All I know is that I'm confident, bro. I'm confident with my team, bro. I'm confident with my team. I think that we're gonna win the League Cup. Like, I just had a conversation with someone, and they were like, "Oh, it's gonna be a difficult game for Man United. Newcastle are gonna be tricky." I don't think so. I think Newcastle are gonna come. They're gonna park the bus because they're not gonna come to play because they never come to play. They have 9 draws. Newcastle are gonna park the bus and their bums are gonna go under the lights. That's exactly what's gonna go.
No, you know what I can see happening? I can see, you're right. I think they will park the bus, and I think this will be the game where the ball gets whipped in, and that giant of a man you got up front will win it, and you'll win 1-0. And I think Man United will dominate the game, but the scoreline won't be dominated. The thing is that Newcastle have got a 0-0 draw now at the Emirates.
I think it'll be the opposite. I think it'll be the opposite.
It'll be a goal fest.
No, I think Man United are going to score more than once. Like that. And I think that people think it's going to be stubborn Newcastle, nil, extra time. And I don't think that's going to happen. You know why? Because Man United, yeah, bro, I can't lie. I'm keeping an eye on the social media, everything like that. I'm seeing Sancho, Rashford, Martial, Malacia. You see the man them, yeah, are starting to click, my G. I don't give a fuck about Newcastle's clean sheets, blood. We're stepping on the bed, yeah, with the outside shoes on, bro. You know them ones there. We're beating them. We're beating them, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't care, fam. I'll be real. I do not care because the individual quality that we have in attacking areas, yeah, is going to show. I don't care if Newcastle raise their game. Like, the confidence that these young G's are playing with right now, yeah, we are going to arrive, bro. They're built for the big stage. Rashford is purring at the moment. Martial is just Martial. And Sancho is confident, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, when man look at our attack, bro, like, bro, man can have Weghorst, Martial, Sancho, Rashford, and Anthony available for the final. That's 5, bro.
Let me ask you that, right? Who do you think has a better attack out of Tottenham United?
Bro, listen. On paper, yeah. On paper, your attack's better. But paper doesn't play football. You know them ones. On paper, I think that you lot shade it. Because I like Richarlison. I like Danjuma. I like Kane. Son stinks. And Kulusevski's quality. Do you know what I'm saying? Out of all your players, I would take Kane. I would take Kulu. I would take Danjuma. I would take Richarlison. I would take them. Son can fuck off. Do you know what I mean? But 4 of your players I would actually take. Do you know what I mean? So I can't turn around and say our attack's better than yours on paper. However, I wouldn't swap Sancho. I wouldn't swap Martial. At the moment, I wouldn't swap Rashford either. Do you know what I'm saying? So
you wouldn't swap Sancho for Kulu?
Nah, bro. Like, I love Sancho. I wouldn't swap him for anyone. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like one Sancho, yeah, his potential in the number 10 for me, yeah, at the moment, he can be one of the best players in Europe in that number 10 position where Ten Hag played him in the last game. I think we're going to see more of him in there. When we start to see Sancho win that 10, it's problems. I love Kulusevski, though. Do you know what I'm saying? I love him. He's my favorite player at your club. I would take him. I would pay money for him. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather him than Kane. You know, like that, because I think he's a better footballer. So it's just one of them ones where, for me, when I look at this Man United attack, bro, I love it, mate. And then we got big Weghorst as well, bro, to just mix things up, bro. Like, honestly, I think our attacking 5 against Newcastle, I don't care how stubborn you are, bro. Like, we've got enough weapons, bro.
And they're not even that, but behind you've got like Bruno scoring goals. It'd be interesting to see what Sabitzer does.
Sabitzer is a great box-to-box player that's going to come in and
strike a ball as well. Have you seen that guy hit a ball?
Yeah, he can strike a ball, but let's not. I'm not expecting him to come in and score goals. So, like, I'm not going to dwell on Sabitzer striking of the ball. He gives us great energy. He's good at driving with the ball as well in central areas, which we do lack in the team because Bruno can't do it because he's got duck feet. And Eriksen doesn't drive with the ball anyway. Do you know what I mean? And Casemiro is not really a drive with the ball kind of player. He's a passer. So Sabitzer gives us something. It's like a Fred with a bit more class. Like, Fred can drive with the ball in it, but not with the same ability as a Sabitzer. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. So he actually gives us a different dimension in there. He gives us the physicality as well. And yes, he can strike a ball, and he's decent from set pieces as well. So
He's like the
I think
complete
he's a
package at the moment.
yeah, he's a player. He's an old school box to box midfielder in it, in a generation where most players are either a 6 or an 8 or a 10.
Or a
He's
10,
kind of
yeah.
a little bit of everything. Do you know what I'm saying? Which is kind of what we needed. So
It's
I think
good
that
as
he's
well,
gonna
'cause
make us better, bro.
yeah, he can play multiple positions, like you said as well. So if Ericsson does come back, you could place Sabitzer a little bit deeper and push Ericsson forward, which I've been banging the drum for months. If Ericsson gets played in that similar role he did at Spurs, where he can just create chances left, right, and centre, and he knows he's got the assurance behind him of Casemiro, then he'll be putting balls on a sixpence. That I remember that cross he did. Was it against Liverpool where Rashford did the bullet header from Ericsson's cross? Was it Liverpool?
No, I don't know if it's Liverpool, but I remember the header. You know what I mean? Because Rashford don't score too many of those.
Yeah, but the cross was superb. He didn't have to put no power on the header because the cross just made. Oh, West Ham was it? Yeah, that cross was unbelievable, and that's what he did week in, week out for Tottenham when he created goals for Ali, Son, and Kane. And that's the thing now. Now you've got the beauty of it. Now is it gives Ten Hag a headache because you've got so many options. Mm-hmm. Different positions. I think is it Workhorse or Veghorst? I think he's a tidy little player. Some of the touches he does off the ball.
He's very tidy and he's got great work ethic. And like our manager has emphasized, you defend from the front, you defend as a team. Do you know what I mean? And there's no secret to our success, bro. Like hella clean sheets because we defend as a team now. We're not relying on individuals to defend, bro. And I think Veghorst, a lot of the stuff he does gets overlooked. Do you know what I mean? Like even yesterday I was on a stream, I think it was Saeed's stream, and someone said, oh yeah, we signed a player, a Burnley striker. I said, don't do that, mate. Do you know what I mean? He's a fucking Dutch international. The man bagged a couple goals against Argentina in the World Cup. Let's not reduce him to a
World Cup quarter final as well, not just the game.
That's what I'm saying. So let's not reduce him to a Burnley player, bro. Let's not do that because I don't like that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Newcastle were saying, "Oh yeah, we signed the Burnley goalkeeper."
People do that exactly, but people do that in life, bro, and I don't like it. The reason why I don't like it, do you know what I mean? Is like, for instance, imagine you're working for Apple, and then someone goes, "Oh yeah, we just employed a guy here that used to work at Sainsbury's, blood." So what? So what if he used to work at Sainsbury's, bro? You're not at Sainsbury's no more, fam. You know, like that. He's at Man United because he's good enough to be at Man United. Period. So it doesn't matter that he was at Burnley. Doesn't matter.
It's like our fans, right? We signed Dan Juma, and they're saying, "Oh, we signed the Bournemouth reject." He wasn't going to score goals in the Premier League playing in that Bournemouth side.
A man can say Bournemouth reject, but the guy was playing fucking what? The guy has that guy not got like 1 or 2 Europa Leagues?
No, so he's won the only trophies he's won were in Belgium when he
bruv, Villarreal beat us in the fucking Europa League.
Yeah,
final,
but he didn't play. I don't think he played in the. He played in a
final. He got a medal, blood. He might not have played in the game, but he would have got a medal, bruv, because he was in the squad.
He might not only that, the guy's got a really good Champions League record. He scored goals against teams like Juventus.
But this is what I'm trying to say. The guys played in the Champions League, and I'm sure that he has a European trophy. He has to. He has to have one, bruv, because Villarreal won a few.
He won 2 trophies of Club Brugge. According to this, he ain't won a Europa League.
Okay, so that means he moved the season after.
Yeah, he moved the season after when they were in the Champions League. Because they had players like Juan. They had of
course. So he's played in the fucking Champions League. A man are calling him a Bournemouth reject. That's ridiculous.